So, the spooky stuff continues today. We have other things, but the spooky videos. It's hard to find one of Nuke's top 5 that hasn't been seen. Like, yeah, that was 21 hours ago. It's his new one. And we already watched it last night, so I got to go to an old one to watch one that I haven't seen. Let's see, 4 months ago. Here we go. Why not?
The newest addition to my collection.
Just bought it from the antique store. To start off with, of
doll
course.
collector Linda Deary from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, was browsing Facebook Marketplace one day when she saw an ad placed by a woman who was giving away 4 antique dolls for free. Linda drove to the woman's house and picked up the dolls. When she got back home, she posed the dolls on her bed and began taking pictures. But then something very odd happened. The dolls seemed to move right before her eyes. Linda grabbed her phone and started filming.
I mean, is it just the way it's sitting on the bed?
Soon after this, Linda and her partner began to experience strange and unexplained activity.
Okay.
Personal items around their house would go missing, and objects seemed to move on their own or get knocked off shelves. One day, Linda gets a bad haircut from a local hairdresser, so she decides to make a video showing off her terrible new hairdo.
Oh my gosh.
But what happens next is truly bizarre.
Hi. A lot of people wanted to see what my hair looks like. So I wanted to see the sides.
No. You poor woman.
My bangs, I've had to fix my bangs myself. But this is what it looks like if I don't straighten pieces of it. And it's just a whole mess. Dang it. That scared me. Okay. God, what the f was that? Did you see that? It read, oh no. Absolutely not. No.
At first, Linda believes that all the frightening activity in her house is likely caused by the playful ghost of a little girl who might be attached to her new dolls. She even finds the whole idea kind of funny and jokes about it online. One day, Linda sets up a silly video for her social media where she puts a Chucky doll inside a cupboard, waiting for it to fall out. But this is when things start to take a terrifying turn.
The little bastard jumped out of the cupboard, grabbed a knife, and started chasing her around the house as a Chucky would do.
That'd be a mess.
Let's see. Nope.
It was Chucky.
Okay, the hair moving could be a draft.
What the f? Okay, I didn't plan this one. Chucky was just supposed to pop out, but his hair's moving. Holy shit. What the hell?
You see there's a doorway that goes that way into another room, so that could just be airflow.
Okay, I really do. Oh no, move.
That's not airflow.
Oh my
Never
God.
mind.
Okay.
That's, get these dolls out of your house, lady.
Joke's over.
And what? Why
the video goes very wrong as the doll's hair begins to move for no reason. And then Chucky's head seems to suddenly spin around all on its own.
That head spinning? No, thank you. I would have stomped right on the back of that thing's head. You have to.
And things just get even weirder from here. One night, Linda and her partner are asleep in bed when they are woken up by the sound of loud banging from their front.
Weirder than the full Exorcist doll doing the head neck spin. Okay.
Room.
Let's see.
The bangs are so loud and intense that the couple believes that someone is trying to break into their house. They immediately call the police. So officers arrive on scene and review footage recorded by the couple's front door Ring camera.
This is our house. Let's look at it before bed. Yeah, dude. Something's in our f***ing window right now, bro.
Stop being hyper, please. It's scaring me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Something's in the f***ing window.
Yeah.
We didn't move. Okay. We didn't move off the bed until the got here.
As the motion triggered video starts, it looks like someone or something has pulled the couple's front curtain open. But even creepier, whoever this person is, they appear to be inside the house. Then whoever it is seems to slam the curtain closed again with a bang. Linda swears that she and her partners stayed inside the bedroom and didn't move until police arrived. The officers checked the house inside and out, but there was no one else there. So now, Linda has had enough of the creepy dolls.
Now she's had enough of the creepy dolls. Not when it's taking their belongings, not when it's spinning the camera around, not when it's snapping Chuck. Now she's had enough.
Recently, she attempted to get rid of the dolls at a yard sale. But in a darkly funny twist, Linda says that someone actually stole 3 of the 4 dolls from her yard sale.
Good.
To the thief that stole these dolls out of the yard sale at 3 o'clock this morning,
Please come back and get the other one. I'll put it outside on the curb tonight for you.
you're going to regret it. They're haunted. Had you waited till sunlight, you would have seen the sign that was under them that said, "Haunted dolls. If you have children, please don't buy."
So, good luck to whoever took those dolls, because it seems like they're gonna need it. Hello,
good luck, buddy.
doggy.
Hello,
Reddit
doggo.
user Love is Evil from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is driving to work at around 6 in the morning. He receives a text message from his frantic
He's out on the
wife,
couch.
who asks him to check their surveillance camera footage on his phone. When he watches the video back, it chills him to his core.
See, I get that all the time with the cameras upstairs. I just literally, an hour ago, got motion detected upstairs, with the human motion detection upstairs in the hallway. And there is no one there. Doggo was in here with me, and then he went out onto the couch when the mailman got here recently. And an hour ago, motion detection upstairs. And I get those white orb things that fly around all the time, and then there's like little, like weird noises on, weird audible noises that I can't tell if they're voices or if there's something else. It's bizarre. I'm trying to figure it out, trying to get to the bottom of it now.
An unexplained spooky little voice can be heard whispering, "Hello," and the family dog just goes nuts.
Wow.
The Reddit user says that other than his wife and dog, no one else was home at the time of the recording. He says that they have never experienced anything like this, and they don't know what to make of the creepy little voice. So did the couple's dog get scared by a paranormal entity? Or just what is that creepy little voice? Old school. Cathedral High School in Los Angeles,
I'm old
California
school.
was
This should be
built
good.
over what was once a cemetery. The school
It
even
was built
honors
on
its
top
dark
of a
history
graveyard.
by featuring real pieces of old recovered headstones on its walls inside the school.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What did you just say?
A cemetery.
It was built on
The
a
school
cemetery,
even
right.
honors its dark history by featuring real pieces of old recovered headstones on its walls inside the school.
No way.
So, late one Friday night, a janitor is working the night shift at Cathedral High School when something happens that makes his blood run cold.
Quartz, crystals, stones. These things can hold energy, especially gravestones. I did an investigation at a very old, all the headstones were broken down. It was kind of like a broken down graveyard. And the stuff that we got there was very bizarre to say the least. And then I had a bit of a spiritual battle there, and then wound up throwing up, having to throw up because of it. We had EMF meters going crazy, temperature changes, all kinds of stuff. So graveyards and gravestones are nothing to be played with, and they have them displayed all over the high school. That's a place I want to learn in.
All right, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. I'm here at work. I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. All right. Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there.
That is really weird, the way that it moved. I was thinking if it would be like a static electricity thing or something that he has on him, it could be drawn to that, but the way that it moved and then stopped and it didn't like start being pulled over to him as soon as he walked in the room, that, I don't know, that's really bizarre.
Just... Ooh, okay.
That's weird.
See, no.
Yeah, hold on. Run away, like sprint, to see if it sprints after you. That way we can see if there's something attached to you and the balloon.
It just follows me no matter what.
Run. Flee, be alive.
Ooh.
Whoa.
No, I can't.
What?
The janitor is completely alone when a red balloon inside one of the classrooms.
Hold on, did I miss something? Yeah, I was saying, did I miss something in the hallway?
Ooh.
Oh!
No, I can't.
The janitor is completely alone when
So
a red
fast.
balloon inside one of the classrooms seems to
Oh, I
start
hate-
moving on.
I hate things that move abnormally fast. Like that little picture down in the... Oh, you guys can't see it because my thing is in the way here. Hold on. That picture right below me, right there, stuff like that I can look at all day long. That doesn't bother me because it's just evil little wicked demons. Like that doesn't bother me. Not powerful. Something moving that fast, that's... I don't know where you get the energy for that to be able to move that fast. It's terrifying.
Its own and follows him out into the hallway. Suddenly, he spots a dark shadow quickly darting past a window on the other end of the school. Now, previous janitors at the school claim to have witnessed multiple
I had
incidents of
interior goosebumps there. I
paranormal
felt it on the
activity.
inside, but they
So
didn't
when the
put me outside.
custodian captures this spooky evidence, he shows it to the building's security guard.
It's a... You see how
It's falling out the classroom too?
Look at the back though. Look at the class with the light.
What the
I'm not crazy. You saw that, right?
Nah, bro. Nah, man. How long you been working security?
He's like, I don't want to have to
How long
work
you been
here
working
in patrol
security?
here now.
I've been
Nah,
here a few months,
I'm
but
good.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
As you can see, even the security
Stretch.
guard is a bit freaked. So did the janitor have an encounter with the spirits who are buried in the ground below the school? Let me know what you think.
Yeah, I think so. And I think
We
one of them
need
may have been
scary
a track
videos.
star.
So if you see a scary video
Or
that you
wants to
think
be a
would be
track
great
star,
on the
wants to
top
try out for the
5,
track team.
email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Watcher at the window. A man is up late one night when he hears strange sounds coming from his home office. He grabs his phone, and what he records is truly shocking.
Did that just have
Now, the guy
glowing
was freaked out
eyeballs
as
for a
whatever is
moment?
outside the window seems to disappear when the lights are turned on. But look closer. Just outside the window, we can see that there is still a strange pair of glowing eyes staring back at the man inside. Now, online viewers said that this video could easily be explained as a person or an animal standing just outside the window. So, to prove them wrong, the man films the office window again.
Not for nothing, if that's your home office, if you have a conference room in your home office, good for you. I have a desk and a storage area that I operate out of. Desk here, storage area for stuffs. What?
Turns out the office is actually 2 stories up, with no way for anything to climb up or sit outside the window. So who or what is this? You decide.
Legitimately, what is that?
The crossing.
Because in proximity in the video, it looks closer than where the ladder is. So like if that say like it was a person on a ladder, they'd be further back. I don't think they'd be like so close to the window. Wow.
Somewhere in the Middle East, a guy is riding his motorcycle down a lonely mountain road in the middle of nowhere. He encounters something that he just can't explain.
When I rode before the neck injuries, I would ride in anything, but that, I'm in upstate New York, and during the winter time with road conditions like that, that is super sketchy. I don't think I would be riding in that. It's just dangerous. It's not smart. No matter how confident of a rider you are. And, okay. Please don't stop, sir.
Some small thing seems to walk across the road right in front of him. Now, that's not so weird, but whatever this is, it seems to be walking on 2 legs, and then it seems to raise itself up and jumps right over the roadside guardrail. The motorcycle rider is shocked. He rechecks his video footage when he gets home, but he has no idea what he encountered on that isolated mountain road. Disturbing.
And it wasn't translucent or transparent, so it could have just been some weird, sketchy human running around in the snow.
Results. YouTuber Tyler Blanchard is very much a skeptic when it comes to ghosts and the paranormal. Tyler believes that the reason ghost hunters usually find so-called paranormal evidence at haunted places is simply coincidence, coupled with the fact that they...
With the amount of people that do paranormal investigations, or, you know, there's ghost hunting and then there's paranormal investigations. It's 2 different things. The amount of people that do that, that's a lot of coincidences.
expect to experience paranormal activity.
Are ghosts real or just scared people imagining things?
So Tyler cooks up a very interesting experiment. He invites his friends to go on a ghost hunt. However, he splits them into 2 groups. One group, including Tyler, goes to a house that many paranormal investigators claim to be extremely haunted, the Brackenford Manor in Lake Arrowhead, California. But the second group, they are just sent to a randomly chosen Airbnb.
This house has never had a reported death in it. No guests have ever recorded any paranormal activity. It's just a normal house.
Now, this house is not haunted in any way. However, the second group is told a fake ghost story about how this typical random Airbnb house is extremely haunted and was the site of some grisly and terrible events, none of which is true.
So in the 70s, there was a family that lived in this house. A burglar basically broke in and the family, and it's rumored that they still are here.
Oh man, not this ghost stuff, man.
So, the experiment begins and the ghost hunt starts at the real haunted house, the Brackenfern Manor. Now, Tyler isn't expecting anything to happen or to find any kind of paranormal activity. So when he and his group start investigating, they're mostly cracking jokes and playing pranks.
He's asleep. Tyler, I know you guys are hiding somewhere.
He's talking to himself. It's all fun and games till it's not fun and games.
Funny prank. Let's end it now, am I right? Please.
Classic.
I heard a noise over here.
And then the man just drooled and snotted on himself.
Boys!
That was a real thing that just
For
happened.
the love of God.
Okay.
I'm not alive. For a good bit, I was scared.
But things are about to get a bit more serious and a bit spookier. The guys head to the house.
I was really hoping that door would open and they'd be like, ah, to go surprise their friend, and there was no one there. That would have been cool.
House's cellar and use a twist flashlight and an ultrasound motion sensor music box that plays a tune whenever it detects movement.
Now it's calibrated.
The flashlight thing, I've never had any kind of... Never gotten any real consistent results. And then cross-referencing it with the EMF and then the spirit talker and then REM pods and other things like that. I've never gotten any real consistent results from using flashlights. But a lot of people use them, and I guess it's a good way to communicate.
Everything that happens from this point is something going in front of it.
If you're here,
the music thing, though, that's different.
Can you make the music
that actually
box
needs
start? Okay.
Something
to
be
ring
in
the
front of
music
it.
box if it's okay if we can sit down.
Thank you. Let's sit down right now. Let's go.
That is phenomenal.
Honestly, this seemed so unexplainable, but not as unexplainable as the not haunted house.
Is anybody here with us?
All right, literally nothing was happening there. This is weird. If you are here, would you mind turning on one of the flashlights? Or the motion sensor, whichever you prefer. You prefer the motion sensor? Oh, both, I guess.
Candlelight, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that just doesn't happen unless there's something in front of you.
Wow.
And even after repositioning, it still went off.
It's in front of a mirror.
Well, thank you very
and
much for
guys
having
are
us.
moving.
We're
Never
gonna
mind. I don't know
go upstairs to this beautiful home.
That's-
Please
that's
stay
kinda sketchy.
here. It's been awesome hanging out with you. But we're gonna pack up our things and go. Thank you for this experience. I wonder if the equipment is also going on off at the other house, or if it's just going off here. Because if it's just going off here, that is pretty sus.
Real, right? Like, that's crazy. I mean, that box hasn't worked at all, ever. No. Until we get here.
We calibrated it 3 times and then it worked every time.
There's some presence moving in front of that machine.
Now, Tyler gave both groups the exact same.
And it was also pointed at a mirror. So was it them moving?
Type of flashlight and motion-activated music
flashlight
box,
thing, though, I can't
but
explain.
only the ones at the haunted Brackenfern Manor are activating. The instruments at the haunted house actually seem to respond to their questions, while over at the Airbnb, the same instruments don't do anything. And the night just gets weirder.
I walk past this door right here, and there's something closed in there. Which one? Let's put the box in there. This one.
What?
That was a very ominous sound. Holy cow!
Wait, that could have been something, right? That could have been the air, the wind.
Calibrated. Okay.
Yep. Bingo, baby. It's in the corner.
I'm not doing this anymore.
From that, well, you're not doing it anymore?
That's kind of all I needed.
A window in one.
Nothing slammed, no, okay.
One of the rooms moves by itself, and the music box activates as if someone is moving by that window. So, in a final attempt to disprove the creepy results from the music box, they try one more test.
We're up doing some late night research.
Leave it silent for exactly 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Alright,
okay.
Thanks for the answer.
Holy shit. Oh, wow.
Why you got tears in your eyes? Is it big boy?
It's a beautiful moment, bro. I believe in ghosts. That is beautiful.
They test the music box, they recalibrate it over and over, and they even change its location. But it still activates again and again, almost as if something in the house is eager to communicate with them.
Yeah.
What makes it even creepier is that the group in the fake haunted Airbnb gets no response all night, and they don't really experience anything unexplainable. So did Tyler's attempt to prove that ghosts don't exist actually prove that they do? Well, you decide. You can watch this full scary experiment over on the YouTube channel, Tyler Blanchard. Fairy or Flying Nightmare? It's early in the morning, right before sunrise, when Lisa Nathan from Essex, England opens the back door to let out the family dog. But something happens that sends Lisa running right back inside. A weird pale something can be seen flying around Lisa before she freaks out and slaps it away. After reviewing the footage, Lisa believes she might have caught evidence of a fairy.
Of a fairy.
Now, I'm certainly not saying that whatever this is a fairy.
It's Tinkerbell.
But it definitely looks very odd, and no one seems to really know what this thing is. So if you have any idea on what this weird little flying thing is, let me.
I mean, I have no idea, but there's different bugs and different creatures in different parts of the world, different animals. Like I saw deer here, we see deer here in the United States, and then over in Europe, for example, Norway, the deer look completely different than the deer that we have here.
Let me know down in the comments. The woman in white. It's 3 o'clock at night when truck driver Kim McGill is headed down the interstate in Markham, Illinois, when something happens.
At night or in the morning, Nuke? I'm confused. 3 in the afternoon or 0300 in the morning?
That is any driver's worst nightmare.
You can go meet up with him and see if she can get
3 in the
him
morning.
to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately...
Ma'am, what are you doing in the road? Ma'am, are you lost? That's the road is for cars. You're walking this way on the road. You need to go that way up the shoulder.
Did you see it?
Did you see it? You have
a woman wearing a long white dress can be seen crossing the highway dangerously close to the cars and trucks zooming right by her. Almost as if she just doesn't care.
I thought it was really weird.
If she's just crossing the highway, I walk very close like that behind cars. If you live in a major city and you're trying to cut through busy streets, you have to move like that. But not at 3 in the morning. There's no one on the road. So why was that woman trying to maneuver that way? I have no idea.
It creeped me out. I had goosebumps for like an hour straight on my arms. It was really creepy. It was scary.
Now, whatever this mysterious highway figure is, it has Ken seriously freaked out. And the next day, the story gets much darker.
Oh, really?
Because you see, the next night at the exact same spot, around the exact same time, a vehicle swerves and has a tragic accident on the interstate, ending 2 lives.
But again, we're still keeping a close eye on this crash on I-57. What's the latest?
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have sad news to report about this crash here, Laura. Sorry to change gears on such a beautiful and pleasant morning here. It's anything but on the lanes down there. This terrible, violent crash happened before 2 a.m. this morning. State Police now reporting 2 people have passed in this incident here. on northbound I-57 near 147, just outside of Posen and Dixmoor.
The drivers and passengers in the crash claimed that they saw a mysterious woman in a white dress walking on the road. They say they swerved to miss her, and that caused the accident.
I had another driver reach out to me after I posted it on Facebook that he was going through there about 20 minutes before I did with another driver right behind him, and they seen the same thing as I did. Today, at the same time as we went through there was a car accident, multiple cars. 2 people ended up dying, 2 people went to the hospital. Well, the 2 people that went to the hospital gave a statement that they seen a white figure in the road, and that's why the one car swerved into the other car.
Weirdly, despite these eyewitness reports, cameras posted along the highway showed no one walking in the road at that time. So did King capture an entity on his dash cam that caused a terrible car accident? You decide. Abandoned?
Excuse me. It's weird, because even with the various capture cams that we have here, we'll hear stuff, and there'll be nothing on the camera. Or the camera will pick up stuff that, like, we don't see in real life. Like, for example, there was this big light orb source that was in my basement. And if we were to go down there, you couldn't see it with your eyes, but you can see it through the camera. So I think it depends on the camera, if it could pick it up or not. So I think like a stationary security camera that the state would use would be different than like an aftermarket dash cam. I don't know if it's the same lens or resolution or what, if that has anything to do with it, I'm not sure, but I don't know.
Over 13 years ago, YouTube urban explorers smashed...
I mean, it's sad that if that was a real person or a ghost, that people lost their lives swerving to avoid it. Like, some paranormal investigators should get down there and check it out and see what it's about.
TV Canada set out one night to explore the abandoned old McCormick factory in London, Ontario, Canada. Now the group is aware that the property is often inspected by security, so when they hear strange sounds from somewhere in the building, they immediately suspect that it could be security and they turn off their flashlights to avoid getting caught. But what happens next is downright chilling.
I'm gonna turn mine off then.
Or I hope it's just an absolute, like, void. Just a black silhouette void that they say. Because I've experienced that in a big abandoned warehouse building type place. It was actually a school.
Hello?
Hello there.
Who's there?
Anybody there?
Let's get out of this door as fast as possible, please. Please. Very fast.
Let's go. Let's leave. This is creeping me out. Let's get out of here.
What's making that noise?
Did you see it? Someone or something can be seen walking into a room at the end of the hall, but the group doesn't see anything.
That's crazy.
After hearing bizarre noises throughout the building, the group eventually leaves to go home. They post their video to YouTube, and many of their viewers immediately point out the eerie figure hiding in the darkness.
Yeah.
But Jason and Chris said that they have no idea who or what this could be. And they say that the room to the left that the person can be seen walking into was just a dead end. So, who or what is this?
Alright, thank you, Nuke. That was creepy. Some of them were creepy. Cool beans. But the dolls, why? Why did it have to be the dolls to start with? Ugh. People, get rid of your dolls, please.